Hello. Alrighty. Let's get my kingdom. Okay. I need to equip all my dudes with my good armor. I'm not streaming. Should be. That's weird. App's not showing that I am. Okay. One second. There we go. Okay. I don't know that anybody's gonna use that. Bastard sword +1. That would be good for Valerie. Yeah, good for Valerie. Nice. Beautiful. Great club. Oh yeah, you have a shield. I don't need you to do a ton of damage. I think you're okay. Glaive. I don't know who's using a glaive. Punching dagger. Alright, composite longbow. Chiro for show. Beautiful. Oh, nice. That looks awesome. Short spear. Nope. Alright, breastplate, medium armor. Maybe a Miri? You already wearing that. You. That's better. Ooh, and it brings you down to light. Nice. Change shirt +1. Lindsay, maybe? It's gonna be heavy though. What are you wearing? Not worth it. Light armor +2. That could be good. Nice. Oh, that looks cool too. Ooh, it's got like potions on the belt. Padded armor looks pretty weak. Yeah. Woodlands Aegis light armor. That's pretty cool. Same weight. Yeah, get that. Ring of protections. Everybody have a ring of protection on. You don't. So you get it. And then Belt of Mighty Constitution. That would be Valerie. Awesome. These boots grant its wearer a +5 competence bonus on mobility checks. Who is mobility? Dang, 12? So that would be Lindsay. Although, I don't know if Lindsay has enough weight to be able to take that. That's only a pound. She's like right on the line. Does she need wisdom? Might give that to you. Alright, Lindsay. Take that off. Put you back to light. And then you can wear that. Nice. Stag helmet. +1 insight bonus to attack rolls against flat-footed and flanked targets. That'd probably be good for Amiri. Awesome. Cloak of Wintervale. This cloak grants its wearer +1 resistance bonus on all saving throws and cold resistance. Valerie, probably? And then, who doesn't have a cloak? You don't have a cloak. Give that to Octavia. There you go. Engraved bracelets, nothing. Lesser braces of archery. These braces empower the wearer to use any bow with a +1 competence bonus on attack rolls. To use any bow, huh? Okay, nice. I can't see using any of these weapons. I think I can just sell them. Great Club +2 is pretty awesome, though. Just don't know who would use it. Okay. Let's sell stuff, because I can always use more money. Oop. And oil. Good. Ooh, look at all that money. Take it. Save, and let's go get my barony. The fog seems to be thinning, but we should wait until it burns off completely. In the meantime, I'll gather some supplies for your journey to make sure you can enjoy your trip back to Restov. Right on.
Good work. Nice to see I haven't lost my intuition for people. Not many would have managed to set out to the Stolen Lands and return with the Stag Lord's head, but I knew you could handle it.
Did you know I could handle it? Or Tartuccio? That's fine.
Congratulations are in order. Today, you'll receive the title of Baroness before the High Society of Rostov, and even Natala Sertova personally. God's bless her. Tomorrow, you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands if you wish, but this time as a ruler.
Nice.
But matters of state can wait. For now, enjoy this feast in your honor. All the city leaders are here. It's a great opportunity to make some useful connections. Speaking of connections, let me introduce you to Kasil Eldori. He's my adopted son and apprentice. He's a trustworthy man. I'd like to send him with you as an envoy.
castle, a young half-orc with impeccable poise performs a textbook perfect bow. Do you already know about my encounter with Tartuccio?
Of course. Keston gave me a full report. You dealt with the scoundrel perfectly. It would be naive to think that none of your neighbors will try to stick their hands in your affairs. Especially that sly fox Iravetti.
Jamandi, just what kind of game are you playing? I think I have the right to know.
Yes, you certainly have that right. But tell me, how well do you know Brevoy's history or the current political atmosphere? It won't be an easy explanation.
What role do I play in your plans?
Rostland wants to regain its independence, and we will regain it. The power the Isians hold over us is humiliating and costly. And the Sertovas won't give us our freedom without a fight. That is, unless there is some external power that can force everyone to sit down and talk. Do you see where this is going? The stolen lands are disputed territory. Brevoy can't appropriate them without raising protests from each of the neighboring states. However, if some brave people were to found independent states on that land, it would be another matter entirely.
All right.
My hope is that you and your future neighbors, Baron Hannes Drelev and Captain Mager Varn, will become our allies. But even your neutrality would introduce a powerful counterbalance to the aggression of the noble houses. Maybe, with your help, the inevitable division of Brevoy can occur without too much pain.
If Natala is already here, why did she let you grant me the title?
Actually, she could still intervene and disrupt the proceedings. But she's a Sertova. Their games are always complex and multi-layered. They're always looking for ways to turn defeat into victory. If she's decided to allow you to become a Baroness, it means she already has some idea of how she can turn it to her benefit. Let's consider how she could do so. Maybe she understands that Rostland will inevitably separate and she doesn't want a war. In that case, new states in the stolen lands give the Isians a reason to sit down and talk without losing face. But that's an optimistic view. And truth be told, it doesn't quite match up with what we've come to expect from the Sertovas. The more likely scenario is that Natala wants to win you over to her side. If war breaks out and at least one of you stabs us in the back, Rostland will be surrounded by enemies. That might be enough to bring about our downfall. But you would fall first, and your newly formed states would be left in ruin. The Isians always like to have someone around to pull their chestnuts out of the fire for them. A piece of friendly advice? Don't do business with House Sertovas, no matter what promises they make you. Any deal with the noble houses is a deal with devils.
Interesting. Okay. What happens next?
How should I know? We're in the middle of a big game. And today, you move from being merely a piece on the board to being one of the players.
Okay. Thanks for the explanation.
I hope you have a better understanding of what's at stake.
Thank you. I'm going to speak with the guests.
Enjoy your evening. When you're ready for the official part, come to me.
Okay. I think this is the part where I get to pick who my advisor's going to be. Aha, she's got her helm on. Nice. Hey, there's Tristan. There's Keston. Okay, let's talk with some of these new people. A handsome, well-dressed young man of about 17 years old looks at you with a polite smile. So you're the famous slayer of the Stag Lord's gang, soon to be a baroness. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Lander. Just Lander? No last name? No title? Well, let's just say I'm here incognito. Under my circumstances, it's wise to keep one's lineages to oneself. Truth be told, that's precisely what I wanted to speak with you about. You see, I'm an heir to one of Brevoy's noble houses. I won't say which, but believe me, a newly appointed baroness with no connections would do well to have a friend like me. I travel the country in secret without servants so I can see it for myself. Not from a carriage window, but face to face with the people. My family would never approve, of course, but then I never asked. I need to know Brevoy if I'm going to rule a part of it someday. I know Jamandi wants to impose her stepson on you as emissary of Brevoy. Refuse. Take me instead. Don't look at my age. While they may have trained this half-orc to swing a sword, I've been training to rule since I was a child. I'll be a far greater use to you, both now and in the future, and after I have a firm position in my family. I'll consider your proposal. Yes, do so, and carefully. I need somebody with a little more experience. Who's Magar Varn? This man obviously more comfortable on the battlefield than in the company of nobles. He's well built, but the expensive waistcoat he's wearing doesn't quite fit properly, as though it was borrowed. He has a few pale scars across his face, and his dark hair is drawn into an unkept ponytail with a few streaks of gray running through it. He greets you with a broad smile and a firm handshake. Let me introduce myself. I'm Magar Varn, the new ruler of Dunsword, your neighbor to the east. Like you, I'm about to be a baron. Great job with the Stag Lord, by the way. Not everyone could exterminate a whole gang of bandits with such a small team. How did you earn the title of baron? Truth be told, my team and I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Jamandi Aldori needed someone reliable to take and hold the territory. I'm the captain of a mercenary team, if that wasn't clear. Varnling Host. Have you heard of us? No? No matter. We've done work for Jamandi before. This time the task was simple. We just waltzed into an area, cleared it out of most brazen monsters, and built a small fort to hold the place. And for that, barony and land to own. It was a dream job. It was nice meeting you. Farewell. Goodbye. Once you've settled in, come pay us a visit. Okay, he doesn't seem interested in being part of my crew. Shandar Merve? Who is, oh, that's the Sertova she warned me about. Natala Sertova is discussing something with an unfamiliar old lady in a low voice. Upon noticing you, she breaks into a sugary sweet smile. You are not only tough, but quick. Well, congratulations on your victory. Enjoy it, while you can. What do you think awaits me? Nothing good, I fear. The Aldori, our dearest friends, didn't deem it necessary to inform you of their plans, I assume? You see, they're preparing to separate from Brevoy, and it will not be a peaceful process. They lack the strength currently, hence using this legal loophole to create some independent allies. Once the civil war breaks out, your lands will be the first to endure a strike from Brevoy's forces. Perhaps they'll erect a memorial stone in Independent Restov to honor you. Well, I wouldn't count on even that, really. What would you propose? In your situation, the most reasonable course of action would be to align yourself with the lawful rulers of Brevoy, the noble houses. The Aldori won't dare to rebel, knowing they will immediately become entrapped. You could help Brevoy avoid a civil war, while simultaneously enjoying some well-deserved peace in your lands. I believe Jamandi has already attempted to impose a guard on you as emissary. I'm guessing her lowborn stepson, the green-skinned boy, Kessel. It's up to you, of course, but I would recommend you a different envoy. Please meet Shanda Merve, an experienced diplomat who's more familiar with Brevoy's politics than any brawler could be. The old woman standing next to Natala gives you a slight bow. I would be happy to help you establish diplomatic relations with Brevoy. I don't know. Kind of like what she's saying. Hey man, what's up? That dude is big. Zvenik Keg. Cool. You doing some art stuff today? Gotcha. Gotcha. I know. I just want to be lazy for the rest of the day. I don't feel like doing anything. A handsome man with a weather-beaten face grasps your hand tightly in his rough, calloused palms. Unlike the rest of the guests in their festive clothes, he wears a simple robe. The only luxury you see on him is a holy symbol of Aristil made of solid gold. The other guests look at him with respect, some bordering on awe. Congratulations on your victory, he says in a deep voice. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Zvanki Kig, High Priest of Aristil and Restov. Ooh, I saw you fought beside Jamandi that night. Your god granted you impressive power. Yes, I used to serve Aristil on the battlefield, but those days are long past. Now I call on this power to heal those who've fallen from a roof more often than one wounded by a sword. Of course, someone has to roam the forest and slay the monsters, but I'm more useful to my congregation here, attending to more mundane affairs like hospitals, shelters, and charity fairs. Bringing law into the stolen lands is a difficult endeavor. I would be grateful for any help you could spare. Oh. Difficulty 18. Our most pious aspirations are often hindered, but it is not the case that overcoming such obstacles allow us to become closer to our God. I give you my blessing, and I believe you will be able to overcome these hardships and achieve your goals. It was an honor to meet you. Goodbye. Aristil keep you. Is that everybody? I think this person? Maybe this is the last person? Anis Drelev. This man's gorgeous clothes hide rippling muscles beneath them. He looks past your ear, obviously bored. Baron Hannes Drevli, he says offhandedly, emphasizing the word Baron, and you must be the Stag Lord Butcher. I'm sorry, I quite forgot your name, but you took out the Stag Lord and his gang, and so Sword Lord Jamandi is granting you permission to take this place, right? Well, congratulations. My lands lie to the west of yours. I suppose we're neighbors now. Okay, I think I'm good. Let's do this thing.
So, how do you like our little gathering? I hope you've made some useful connections. Shall we move on to the official proceedings?
Before we begin, I'd like to talk about the envoy I'll be taking with me.
My apprentice, Casil Aldori, will go with you.
He will not. I'm going to take Chandra Merve.
The emissary of House Sertova? Well, perhaps it's for the best. As they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Yeah, I think so. I'm ready for the ceremony.
Excellent. Stand here.
Cool.
Lords and ladies, today we are here to honor 3 brave people who have done the impossible. They've tamed the stolen lands. Baron Hannes Drelev, the new master of Glenabon. Captain Maegor Varn, the conqueror of Dunsword. And finally, the tamer of the Shrike Hills, who put an end to the atrocities of the Stag Lord's bandits. Step forward.
That's me. No, this game is ridiculously long. It's like 60 to 80 hours.
I confer upon you this noble title. Rise, your grace.
I think there's 5 chapters, and I don't know if this is the end of chapter 1, but this is where it's called Kingmaker, so this is where I get my my barony. So I get to like build up a kingdom and
the Stag Lord's dead,
do all this other stuff.
The capital of the new barony has been built in place of his fort. That was how the long and challenging taming of the stolen lands began.
Yeah, so you get to do your RPG stuff, you get to go out and do your quests, but then you also get to like build up your kingdom, and you have to deal with, you know, different threats and all that kind of stuff. It's fun. Welcome, Your Grace. Keston salutes you. You can see he's a bit anxious, and it seems he'd rehearsed his speech many times. Let me once again congratulate you on your victory and your new title. Lady Jamandi transferred me here. I'm at your disposal. I'm not one to bestow honors, but I want you to know I'm glad to serve you. I'm here to welcome you on behalf of your new capital's citizens. The Stag Lord's former stronghold will soon be a thriving city. Word travels fast, and the first settlers have already arrived, with new ones approaching as we speak. While you are visiting Restov, much has been done here. Your benefactors, the Eldori, invested a great deal of resources in rebuilding the city. I stand ready to answer your questions and show you around the most important sites. I think I'm good. What's the mood of the people here? I must admit, I've never seen anything like that my whole life. A city, a whole barony born right in front of our eyes. The people sensed the moment, and today we're feeling proud. As a rule, I'm not too cheerful or chatty. I normally feel out of place among all the rejoicing, but today is just one of those days. Let's do it. New subjects. Building some houses. Cute. It's wet near the lake and windy up here on the hill. A fine place to throw garbage at your neighbors' heads, though. It's a good thing you got rid of those monsters and bandits, Your Grace. Do you recognize this place? This is where the Stag Lord's fortress wall used to be. Not that it saved him in the end, huh? Our workers did a fine job turning this bandit den into the heart of the town. The heart of every town is its main square. We plan to hold street festivities and fairs here. Look, we already have our first vendor. What do you got? Greetings, Your Grace. If you turn to the right from the square, you'll end up straight in our tavern. The tavern's ale is blessed by Caden Kaleen himself, I swear, and the lady who owns it is a gem. Tall as a troll, has hair of pure gold, and can breathe fire. That's nonsense. Well, except for the part about breathing fire. All barons can breathe fire, trust me. You guys are nerds. Those are our guards. They keep order in the city or keep their mouths busy with... Whoa, why was that one super fast? Observation platform. Cool. Let's do it. Yeah. Okay, I better read this again. You and your advisors are going to deal with matters of national importance. Yeah. Yep. That's fine. So now we've reached the main chambers. This is the throne room where you'll hold court and receive visitors. Let me draw your attention to this large map depicting your barony and its surroundings. We'll mark all the important scout reports and other news worthy of your grace's attention. Having finished his speech, Keston tucks his thumbs under his belt and stands quietly. It's good to see you, Your Grace. Chandra Merve, the emissary of Natalis Sertova, greets you with a brief bow. Let's dispense with the formalities and get straight to business. As emissary of the Royal House Sertova, I'm here to offer you advice and make sure you don't do anything reckless. I hope my experience in diplomacy and policy will be of some aid as you make your first steps as ruler of the barony. Okay. You may change the difficulty level of your barony at any time or set it to automatic. If automatic, you won't have to deal with most government decisions. However, this will prevent you from unlocking any governance-related achievements. No, we'll do it manually. The main thing you should know is that the Baroness can solve some of the problems by giving orders to their respective representatives and advisors, but there are some things you simply can't delegate. Issues of special import, such as complicated court hearings or serious threats to security, will demand your personal presence at the capital. Information about these kinds of events will always appear on the map. Remember that you should visit the capital personally at the beginning of each month. By tradition of Brevoy and most of the river kingdoms, it is then that rulers address the day's most important issues and receive visitors. Today you should choose candidates for the highest positions in the barony. It is not my place to offer my own thoughts in this. Your clerics, Jod and Tristian, were the first to ask for an audience. I shall leave you to your capable judgment. Be wise, and your rule shall be long and fruitful. Okay? Your Grace, allow me to congratulate you on receiving the title of Baroness. I'm confident that you will be able to bring order to these troubled lands. Though to be honest, that isn't exactly what we wanted to speak to you about. Tristian and I have been talking a great deal about what happened at the Temple of the Elk. It doesn't all make sense to us yet, but one thing is clear. There's a powerful curse at work. It corrupted the very essence of that sacred place, steeping it with putrescence. Ugh, I'm disgusted with whoever could do this. Jode exhales loudly, catching his breath. And now there's a new woe. Tristian and I believe the curse did not simply disperse of its own accord. There's a place near the capital rumored by the locals to be cursed. Tristian and I have visited this dreadful place, and we felt the same putrescence as the Temple of the Elk. What is this place? Where is it? There's a bald hilltop not far from here, to the north of the capital. Its crown is entirely barren of life. The locals believe that rituals glorifying the dark gods were held there back in ancient times. There's no longer any trace of such rituals, but the air around the hilltop is heavy to the point of stifling. This place is like a rotting wound, closed but not healed. I will go there as soon as I am able. I would be happy to accompany you, but I would not expect to see anything new there at present. I agree with Tristian. We've been to this hilltop. It's barren but filled with a dense atmosphere of unease. Well, what do you suggest? The curse will grow in strength, and we predict it will reach the peak of its strength in about 1 month. That's when we should visit the bald hilltop and resolve this issue. For now, we can only wait and prepare. We beg your pardon, Your Grace, for intervening with you getting the grasp of your barony. I'm sure you have even more pressing matters at hand right now. Alright. The name... Ooh, whoa. 10 basic stats. Okay. Stats increase if your governance is successful. Don't let your barony's stats drop to 0 or lower. This will cause your subjects to riot and your state will begin to crumble. Every 20 points will increase your rank. 1 rank unlocks corresponding advisor position for that stat. Okay. Will require 1 advisor for each stat. You may appoint your companions as well as the citizens. Every advisor acts on their own ideology. They have their own opinion on everything that happens in your domain. Okay. Okay. The name of the barony cannot be changed later in the game. Click your capital icon to open the settlement map. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff already. Chiropolis. There you go. Alright, advisors. Regent. The regent ensures subjects' complaints and concerns are heard by their ruler and serves as a link between the Baroness and the people. These two? Counselor deals with troubles of the common folks and helps settle land disputes. Can see both of them. Probably Christian. General is the highest ranking officer in the army of the barony and is responsible for watching the borders and protecting the realm. Can do a Miri for that. Wait, what is this? +4 strength. Treasurer's duty is to keep the coffers of the barony full and ensure any gold spent is wisely. Nobody. High priest. Aram favors unusual but effective solutions. Joe does his best to solve problems without disrupting local traditions. Okay. So Regent. I think it's got to be Valerie. Counselor. Tristan cares for people over all other concerns. Chandra aims to make a profit while following the letter of the law. We'll do Tristan. Amiri favors the direct approach. Ragangar is hot-headed and direct. Yeah, we'll do Amiri. And High Priest. Let's Seems like it should be Jode, but I like this card better, and he's got more of whatever this is. This statistic is governed by the High Priest or Priestess. Alright, Harem, I'll give you a go. Cool. Save.
A rest is in order.
Regions. Claim outskirts. Declare the outskirts a part of your kingdom. 150 BP. Requires 14 days to resolve. What else do I have? Curses. Now that the undead engineer's curse has been lifted, it might be prudent to study it and be more prepared next time. 45 days to resolve. Okay, so I think there are like things that I have to do and things that I don't have to do. Rebuild Temple of the Elk. Pillage the Temple of the Elk. Oh, so I can pillage it or rebuild it. Prevents future restoration of the temple. High Priest of Aristil from Restov has a strong interest in spreading the stag god's faith across the region. He's eager to build a shrine dedicated to Aristil on your lands, but at his own expense. Accept this offer if you wish to gain a useful ally and a place of worship. Okay. Our merchants will receive the right to establish a sizable trading post in the heart of New Stvetven. Each city in the barony gains an extra 5 BP per week, plus 2 BP for each town, and plus 1 for each village. No candidates. Oops. Oh, what did I do? Claiming a region will allow you to significantly increase your barony's stats. Okay. Meet special regional requirements. Collect sufficient BP. Find an unoccupied advisor. Okay, so let's do this then. I don't know. Probably Valerie. Chiro is occupied with the Project Claim outskirts. Success. Woo! Oh, nice. One of your barony stats has reached 20 points. It's time for you to increase its rank. Meet with your advisor, discuss the future of the state. Turn to your capital and click the button on the appropriate event card in the throne room. Good God, this is a lot of information at once. What is all this stuff? An advisor wants to discuss an urgent matter with you. Okay. Aram seems to be worried. Great. Troublemakers are spurring the people to rebel against their ruler. Awesome. Several bandit encampments have emerged in the Gnarl Marches. They plunder the peasants, rob travelers and merchants. Great. Giant weed is taking over more and more farmland. Someone must persuade the peasants to start fighting this pest. Good lord. So is it events that I need to do? Projects that are... optional? You need to talk to one of your advisors to address important matters in your barony. Close the barony management screen and get back to the throne room. Okay. Oh. Tristan lowers his head. Greeting, Baroness. I'm sorry to take you away from other affairs, but your people need you. When the stolen lands were freed from the Stag Lord, the people sighed in relief, but many are still confused by their swift change of fortune. Truth be told, they simply don't know what to think of their new Baroness, nor what to expect of you. Will you be a fair ruler for all, or only for those of wealth and status? Let us reassure your people, show them where your favor truly rests. Perhaps a small celebration would help to win them over. Of course, you could spend the same amount on a luxurious dinner for the wealthiest of your barony, but I recommend organizing a fair for the common people, the ones upon whose shoulders your power truly resides. Yeah, I'm down for that. Gain 20 BP? I don't care to arrange anything we can do without festivities and feasts. Yeah, let's hold a fair for the people. Sounds cool. Tristan smiles warmly. We will hold a common celebration where everyone will be welcome, including the poor and downtrodden. This is the greatest gift a ruler can give to the people. Alright, cool. Harem looks embarrassed. He runs his fingers through his beard and clears his throat a few times, then speaks at last. I heard, not that it's important, but, well, he clears his throat again. I heard that an ancient trade road built by the dwarves of the Five Kings Mountains runs through these lands. I don't know what happened to them or where they went. Unforgiving time spares no one, but the road itself is still here, and possibly not only the road. Aram holds his beard in his fist. Well, Chiro, I have a request. If you find any dwarven ruins in the area, I'd like to see them with my own eyes. Of course. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, that was easy. Your Grace, I was at Oleg's trading post recently, and I noticed old Boken just standing there bored to death with nothing to do. This is most unfortunate. After all, the old grumbler is a very knowledgeable alchemist. However, he has no use for his skills, since the locals need nothing more than the simplest of healing potions. And then it struck me. Why don't you hire him as your court alchemist? His decoctions and tinctures would certainly prove most useful to you. Also, it might be cheaper than simply buying from him or some other merchant. Yeah, dude, for sure. What was that? To access the Barony management screen, click on the table. Okay. Talk to Boken. Where is he? I guess I have to go to Oleg. Okay, that's fine. Whoop. Oh, good God. An advisor wants to discuss an urgent matter. Success. Good. Success. Good. Spend 2 weeks resolving the loyalty of citizens in the barony. Completing this project will rank up loyalty. Current rank 1. Rank up seems important. Okay, let's do it. The ancient curse you were warned about now plagues your lands. It will decrease your barony stats every 2 days for 14 days unless you overcome it. To protect your barony, you should hurry to the Bald Hilltop. I thought I was waiting for that. Also, why are these automatically skipping time? All hilltop true. The barony has been flooded with monstrous spiders. Oh god, you guys are doing stuff. Okay. Troll invasion. Keston arrived at the castle with reports of strange trolls swarming the Gnarl Marches. This event can only be resolved by visiting the throne room. Okay. Your Grace, Keston has a troubled look on his face. I fear there's another matter that requires your attention. There have been reports, many of them, from settlements across the Gnarl Marches. There are trolls in the forest, seemingly hordes of them. Rumors claim they're more than physical or typical savage beasts. They almost seem to show reason and tactics. They form groups, attack all at once, plunder the villages, and carry away the peasants. Even stranger kobolds have been spotted among their ranks, when usually they would be attacked on sight. Keston falls silent for a moment. I'm not certain any of this is reliable. Fear builds mountains of molehills. Some of the rumors even say these trolls carried torches and burned down houses, seemingly unafraid of open flames. It's entirely possible the rest of the reports could be exaggerated as well. The common folk will hardly heed any simple exhortation. Someone will need to go to the Gnarl Marshes to investigate the matter. I was considering the matter when it hit me. What if you were to take on this investigation yourself, Your Grace? Yeah, let's do it. Thank you. When you decide to go, please remember that trolls can only be killed with fire or acid. That is good to know. Octavia has fire and acid.
Fire? That sounded terrible and dangerous and terribly dangerous. If we couldn't rein them in, our young barony would be eaten up in a snap.
Okay. Let me get all this sorted and then we'll go do that. Okay, good. Oh, wait. Okay. So all these are in progress. These are done. Projects then. Oh, you're busy. Still busy. Jeez, harem. Okay, so I can't do any of those. Nothing to do with regions. Okay. I think I'm done. How do I, Okay. Okay. To the personal chambers, area exit. Oh yeah. Let's get out of here, I think. Wait a minute. Area exit. So I need to go to the bald hilltop, and then I need to go deal with the
I greet
trolls?
you, my savior. You who defeated those who nearly brought my ruin. I see your fate has changed since last we met. Now you are the ruler who will determine the destiny of these lands. I am their living heart, the whisper of the wind, the strength of rivers, the luxuriant growth of the meadows. Do you wish to touch this power? I will show you a place where we can finally meet in flesh, you and I. Deep in the woods, there is an old mossy ruins long abandoned, nearly swallowed by the thicket. There is an old tree growing among the stones in the yard, which I remember as a seed. A shadow under its green crown I call my verdant chambers. Visit me there, my lady, and come alone. A nymph's reward awaits you.
Okay. I was happy to help. I'll see you in the verdant chambers.
So long. I will await you there, as the ground waits for spring under the heavy winter snow.
Dang, getting deep. Okay. Alright, so I think I'm gonna... hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna take out Harem and put in Tristan. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I need to, let me save, and then I need to level Tristan up. At 8th level, you can give a weapon you touch the holy special weapon quality. Do I want to keep him going as a cleric? I guess let's keep going to cleric for now. Do I get this anyway? Like, I'm wondering if he should not keep being a cleric. Think about this for a second. Guess I can just keep going with cleric, huh? Okay, let's just keep going cleric. So you probably want lore religion. Yeah, I would think knowledge. Maybe persuasion? Okay. Okay. So I need to, what do I gotta do? Whoa, I got a ton of stuff. Okay. Begin construction of a new building in the capital. Yeah, how do I do that? Here we go. You may construct buildings to increase your stats. Yep. Okay. Okay. Build. Oh my god. Building close to house city guards. +1 to stability when adjacent to a longhouse. Spacious buildings for holding meetings. Can be upgraded to town hall. Alright, let me save real quick. Wait. Yeah, I think longhouse needs to go in the middle. Okay. +1 to stability. I need to get everything to 20, right? To get my rank up. What does stability mean? How compliant the barony's subjects are. Guess that's important. Brewery relations. +1 to loyalty when located in a settlement with a windmill. Windmill goes up here, right? Okay. Can be upgraded to Alchemist Laboratory. That sounds cool. +1 to Arcane when adjacent to a shrine. +1 to divine when adjacent to a monument, and +1 to loyalty when adjacent to a longhouse. Oh, good God. Okay. So shrine probably here. Economy's good. +1 to relations when located in a settlement with peers. Yeah, peers would be good, right? Do that. A monument can be a statue of a city founder. Okay, orphanage. A general store. +1 to economy when adjacent to a tavern. Smithy would be good when adjacent to a shop. When adjacent to a tavern. +1 to espionage when adjacent to barracks. Okay, well, I think I need barracks, right? When adjacent to a longhouse. Okay, so let's put that here. Barracks for sure. Brewery, granary. This would be good when adjacent to a shrine. Okay, let's do a herbalist house. Lumberyard can go anywhere, so let me leave that for now. Monument, Shop. +1 to economy when adjacent to a tavern. I think that would be good. So would a smithy when adjacent to a shop. Okay. So I need a tavern, then a shop, then a smithy. So if I do +1 to barracks here, then shop next to the tavern, and then, what was it, smithy next to the shop. Okay, so tavern, shop. Wait. +1 when adjacent to a tavern, yeah. And then smithy here. Nice. Already got the windmill, watchtower. Why can't I build that? Do I not have enough? I have enough BP. What is this? Build a wall? Wooden wall. I guess I gotta wait for that to be done. Okay. So what else do I need? So I have a windmill. I will build a watchtower. I have a tavern. I have a smithy. I have a shrine. Yes. I have a shop. Don't have an orphanage, monument, lumberyard, herbalist house. I have that. Granary, brewery. And I have the barracks. So I feel like a lumberyard could be good. A sacred grove cannot be built in a settlement housing a lumberyard. Wait, what don't I have again? I don't have an orphanage or monument. I think that, well, probably be good to have an orphanage, huh? I don't need a monument. Lumberyard would be good. Granary, brewery. Alright, let's build a lumberyard and an orphanage, I think. I think that can go anywhere. Boom. Boom. There you go. Cool. Okay. Whew, busy. How do I get out of here? Save. Okay. Troll trouble. To deal with the trolls, we must first learn more about them. According to Keston, the troll lair is located somewhere in the Gnarl Marches. Do I have that? Well, that's the Verdant Chambers. There's the Bald Hilltop. I need to do that. Ancient Curse. The next development in 13 days. Excuse me. Find a treasure. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to Boken. Add 5 regions to your lands. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, I think the first thing to do is go to the Bald Hilltop and then probably go back to Oleg. Dang, he's so far away. Okay, let's go to Bald Hilltop. This way? There we go. Ooh, I gotta manage, Tristan's... Guess that's good. For now. What do you have? Whoa, you have a ton of stuff. Okay, cure moderate. Okay, so you don't need charge. Cure moderate wounds is good. Actually, hang on. I need to check your spell book. Here we go. +2 deflection bonus to AC by evil creatures. Remove sickness. Okay, I think that's fine. So we want... You're going to be all buffing. So Shield of Faith is good. Bless for sure. Cure Light Wounds. Maybe Divine Favor. Shield provides a +1 deflection bonus to AC and a +1 resistance bonus on saves. Any creature that strikes you with a melee attack is stunned for 1 round. That's cool. Stunning barrier. Level 2. Whoop, whoop. Lesser Restoration. No, you're not gonna attack. +1 morale bonus. Cure moderate wounds for sure. Probably want this stuff, right? Which is the Constitution, the bear, right? So we want Bear. That'll be for Valerie. And then this one for Mary. There we go. Okay. Okay. So, hang on, let's take all this off. Actually, I'm gonna take all this off. Let's do you from scratch. Okay. So, curing wound. Wait, bless for sure. Number 1. Then cure wounds. Okay, so that's healing and lesser restoration. These then are buffs. And then shields. Blessing of the Faithful. A blessed ally gains 2+ sacred bonus on attack rolls, skill checks, ability checks, saving throws. Blessing of the Faithful short. Oh, group heal. Yeah, group heal for sure. I'll do damage undead in here as well. Oops. Whoa. Where'd that go? There you go. Yeah, might as well have you do some holy damage on some evil peeps. Touch of good. Okay. So maybe I want this and this. That can go away. Okay. Cool.
No stopping now.
I feel like my deer should be up front. We're gonna play with this. So Valerie, number 1 for sure, followed by Amiri. And then I think probably me and Octavia. Right? With my elk. And then you guys in the back. Elk can be here. There you go. How's that look?
Onwards.
Eeh. Yeah. Okay. And I'm gonna have to drop off here. Dude, if you're still there, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good night. What are you guys doing tonight? Just hanging in? Right on. You wanna come over for a drink later? Yeah, just hanging out. Alright, dude. Well, I will talk to you later. I hope you have a good night. Alright, brother.